Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Disney Mirrorverse. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at Merida. I have her at a 5-star and level 30. She's been one of my favorite characters in this game for quite some time and does some massive damage. We're going to go ahead and show some gameplay and take a look at her kit as well. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Just a quick reminder, all the links to my social media are in the description of every video, so definitely check that out. All right, Merida, like I said, one of my favorite characters in the game, does some massive damage. Let's just take a look at her kit real quick, then we're going to take her into the game and show some gameplay in a story mode chapter as well as in tower. So right now, if we take a look, just her core ability here, every 4 shots, Merida gains Wisp Focus. That's important. That's a buff granting plus 20% crit chance and guaranteeing a critical special ability for 5 seconds. That guaranteed crit is very, very important. And then her special ability here, Merida deals 300% damage to her current target. If this special is a crit, all enemies adjacent to the target are also hit, so that's important as well. Hit enemies are inflicted with a wound. Wound is bleed, and we're going to be dealing 33.3% damage per second for 8 seconds on that. Now, depending on the battle, if you're killing things left or right, that bleed really isn't going to do much. It's the critical that is really important here. So what I've done as far as building her, talent-wise, Arrow Splitter, so grants 14.88% focus. Focus is your crit chance. Take a look here. I've got a crit chance of 29.72%. That's before that bonus of Arrow Splitter. That bonus goes into effect at the start of the encounter. So again, massive damage on the crits. The more often you can do the crits, the better. Next, we have this one right here, Savage Wisps. Each time Merida's special is a crit, Merida's crit damage is increased by 5% for the remainder of the encounter. So the higher you have her crit chance, the more she crits, the more damage she's going to do. I like that for this. Because I just want to burn everybody down, all the enemies down as quickly as possible. And then we have Wrathful Spirit here. Merida's special now deals an additional 64.29% damage on a crit hit. She is all about crit. She's all about damage. You can do some additional wound, but like I said, for these enemies that are going down fairly quick, that wound, that bleed really doesn't do much at all. So as you can see, I have her at a level 30. She's currently maxed out. I'm waiting to rank up. Waiting to get some materials here so I can get her up to a rank 4. That's going to increase my attributes by 20%. It's also going to allow me to go up to level 40. So that's where I stand with her currently. So let's go ahead. Let's take her into the game. I'll show a story mode. Then we're going to jump into tower and see how we do. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now remember, every 4 hits, we get a buff that gives us a guaranteed critical. Let's go ahead. You'll see that right there. That's that yellow buff above her name right there. These enemies are going down like nothing, though. We'll be able to do a guaranteed crit here in just a second off of her special. All right, there we go. 4 shots. Let's do that crit. Boom, 3,000 damage. Boom, done. Done, son! Alright, let's go ahead and get that one taken care of as well. And they're done. So that went fairly quick. We're going to jump into tower. The battles are obviously going to be longer. The tower is very difficult. All right, so as you can see, we're on floor 17. That is a pretty difficult one right now as far as the team that I'm currently using. So I'm going to go down actually and 3-star a floor that I haven't 3-starred yet so we can get the bonuses from that. So we're going to go actually to floor 13. Let's show her off here. Here's the team that I'm currently using, a 55-32 team against a 3,800 recommended. All right, let's go. There we go. A lot of dodging. Be nice to get a heal here pretty soon. Do we got the buff? We do. Did we get it in time? Do some adjacent damage. It didn't look like we got it that time. Let's go ahead. Stun everybody here. Do a heal. I'm going to wait till that buff comes around again before I do her special there. Let's see. Critical hits knockback and deal more damage. Sure, let's do that. Critical hits knockback. That's kind of a fun one. Watch this, especially with how much her basic does. Look at that. I'm juggling that dude. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. What about you? I love that. Just keep knocking them back. That way they can't do anything. I love that buff there. All right, let's go. All right, we got 2 seconds. We should be able to get the crit here. Boom. Nice. But she just does massive damage. You crits all the time. You can tell how much she's critting, especially with this buff here, because you can see how much it's knocking back, which is just crazy. Let's get that buff up. Let's do that crit. Should be a guaranteed crit, and it was. Let's go ahead and heal. And we're done. Oh, that was kind of cool. Have those bricks there. All right, and there you go. So that's Merida, 5-star, level 30. Love the build that I have on her. She crits all the time. She does massive damage, which is absolutely amazing as well. And again, one of my favorite characters in this game. So very cool. That's what I had to show you today. Very interested in your thoughts on Merida. What do you think of her so far in her current state, as we are still in a beta soft launch phase? No idea when global launch is coming out yet. But currently, she is absolutely amazing. All right, everybody. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.